everybody, and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue.
And I'm Andrew.
And we have another reaction video for you today, but if you could like, share, and subscribe to this channel, we would greatly appreciate it. It really helps us grow. Okay, we're going to do another Name That Tune. Are you ready, Andrew? I've just become an old hat at this now. Okay, if you'd like to play at home, now's the time. Close your eyes. And you close your eyes too, Andrew. I'm going to bring it up. We're going back to 1979, and this is one of my favorite bands of all time. Here we go. Okay, I gave you quite a bit there. Do you know what that is?
No, I know the song. I've heard the song before, but I don't know who it's by or what it's called.
You know, it's London Calling by The Clash. So you do know this song. You've heard it before. Where have you heard this song before?
Probably from you.
Probably from me. That could be. So this was from the London Calling album, and this is an amazing album. And if you don't have it at home, you should get it. You know, it's a good one to have. Your dad might have it. So if any of you don't know, Andrew's my nephew. So his dad is my brother. So if your dad doesn't have it, tell him to get it. All right, let's listen to it.
Calling through the faraway towns, now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld, come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us, phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the ring of the cruncher thing. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in, meltdown expected, the wheat is going thin. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, cause London is drowning. I live by the river, to the imitation zone. Forget it, brother, you can go it alone. London calling to the zombies of death, quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling, and I don't wanna shout, but while we were talking, I saw you nodding out. London calling, see we ain't got no hide, except for that one with the yellowy eyes. The ice age is coming.
Okay, what do you think?
I like the song. I've heard it before.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what they were saying. I knew it was London something.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was called.
So it's a bit of almost like a doomsday kind of song in a way. So Joe Strummer, who's singing lead on this song, he was quite a news junkie, and he was really kind of fearful for what was going on in the world, as we all are today. Even it's so funny. Like, I mean, look at this. Over 40 years later, we're still a little fearful, but he almost thought it was all these horrible things were happening, and it really, really struck him. And they did this song. But I love the guitars in this song, that constant beat that everybody's kind of doing at the same time, whether it's the guitars, the drums, and they're all, it's almost like it's sounding like one instrument. You know, it's like, doom, 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 doom. It's like that.
It's really deep.
It is. It's deep, right? Yeah. And check the weather out in this video. I mean, it was raining. You can see their breath. It must have been really cold to do this. And I'm not sure how they kept all of their instruments from maybe shorting out, because the water couldn't have been good for them. But anyway, pretty cool,
must
huh?
have been hurting.
What's that?
Their fingers must have been hurting.
Right? I don't know how they've done it. Right? Okay, let's get back to it.
The sun's zooming in, engines stop running, the wheat is going thin, a nuclear error, but I have no fear, cause London is drowning. I live by the river. moving in, engines stopping in, the wheat is going thin, a nuclear arrow, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning and I live by the river. Now get this! London calling, yes, I was there too. And you know what they said? Well, some of it was true. London calling at the top of the dial. And after all this, won't you give me a smile? London calling. I never felt so much alike.
Pretty cool, huh? That little doo-doo-doo-doo at the end, that was an SOS call, actually. So it's kind of cool. That was a super cool video. So, I mean, they're really kind of a punk, post-punk kind of band, but they really got into a lot of other genres of music. They were big and they really liked reggae music, so a lot of their stuff got into reggae as well. And did you notice that in the guitar solo, did you notice anything about the guy who was playing the white guitar? Did you notice anything about that solo? Did you hear anything different about it? So he actually said that his name is Mick Jones, and he actually said that they took his guitar solo and they played it backward, and then they overdubbed it onto the track. So what he was playing was actually the backward version. So if you go back and listen to this song again at some point, you can hear it, and it kind of sounds like just a slight little weird sound, and that is because the song was that solo was actually played backwards. So pretty cool, huh? Yeah. My fun fact for the day is that London Calling album was actually a double album, but it wasn't supposed to be a double album. It was actually only supposed to be a single album, but their previous album, the record company charged £1.49, and they were very upset about the fact that they charged that much, which is kind of hilarious because it's not that much money now. But back then, I guess they thought that people weren't going to be able to afford their albums, and they didn't want that. So they wanted a double album, but their record company said, no, we don't want you to do a double album. And so they said, well, how about we do a free single that's on an LP? So they did. They agreed to that. But what they didn't realize is that that LP was 33 RPMs, not like a single, which is 45. And they just kept sneaking more and more songs on there. And they ended up having 9 songs on that second album as opposed to the one free single that was supposed to be on there. And therefore it turned into a double album. So a little sneaky, huh? All because they wanted the fans to get their money's worth and didn't want them to have to pay a whole bunch of extra money. So what do you think about this band?
Like nice guys.
I think they sound like nice guys too, eh? I remember seeing this band at the University of Waterloo. And that was back in, oh geez, I don't know, 81, 82, something like that. One of the best shows I had ever seen. I was so lucky to see them because not a lot of people got to see The Clash. So I am honored to see that I got to see them. So I think your dad was at that show too. It's pretty special. All right, would you like to hear more Clash?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to hear more Clash too. So if you'd like us to hear some more Clash, put it down in the comments and tell us what your favorite Clash song was. And if you'd ever seen The Clash, let me know if you saw them as well, because it was quite the experience seeing that band. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day. So everybody have a joyful day, and we'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.